If you are watching this, then I'm going to assume you are struggling, or at least have struggled, with sleep at some point in the past. Me too. Now obviously I can only speak from my own experience, but when it comes to sleep, like I just said, I have had more than my fair share of long sleepless nights staring at the ceiling, wondering why my mind suddenly thinks 3 o'clock in the morning is the perfect time to hit the panic button. So in this video, I want to share something that's helped me massively, which is a simple way of understanding why this happens, but more importantly, what we can do to stop it, change it. So for me, it normally plays out like this. So I've woken up, it's not always easy to tell why, normally the toilet, but in the first instance, even on my way to the toilet, I'm normally quite calm. I'm still half asleep, nothing's wrong yet. Then, if I'm awake for any longer than about a minute, let's say, a minute, autopilot kicks in, and my subconscious starts trying to recall what I'm supposed to do in this moment, and then it suddenly remembers. Oh yeah, 3 o'clock in the morning. This is where we panic about all of the shit that we can't change at 3 o'clock in the morning. Then of course, there is the accompanying elevated heart rate, which is nice. My body temperature starts to climb. I start to get hot, breathing will quicken. And then as if by magic, I'm spiraling. And at that point, I can kiss goodbye to a decent night's sleep and probably a decent chunk of tomorrow as well. Does this sound familiar to you? The thing is, the stuff that we tend to worry about, that would be the stuff that triggers the spiral, is generally the same stuff that was there yesterday. In fact, it's probably been there for longer than a day. It's probably been there for days or weeks or months, sometimes even years it was for me. So whatever it is hasn't suddenly become bigger. The circumstances haven't suddenly changed. So why is it that everything feels so much worse when we're lying in bed? Well, for me, it comes down to 3 things: conditioning, direction, and momentum. During the day, we're surrounded by distractions. There is always something going on competing for our attention. It could be work, it could be family, it could be your friends, your favorite TV show, you've got social media, just life in general is noisy, okay? But at 3 o'clock in the morning, a lot of the noise, a lot of those distractions disappear and the world becomes a much quieter place. And in that silence, the things that we've been carrying during the day, sitting quietly in the background, suddenly become much louder. So the problem hasn't become any more significant. It's literally just become the loudest thing in the room. So remember, this is only my opinion, but for me, silence is not the issue. The issue is what we have conditioned ourselves to do within the silence. So what it's come to represent, it's like a starting gun. The moment your subconscious remembers the pattern, oh yeah, and then starts to follow it. The pattern ends up creating the direction creates momentum, and the momentum perpetuates the experience. I talked about this in a recent video. Ultimately, the mind wants direction, and if I don't provide one, it's going to create its own. And at 3 o'clock in the morning, as I just discussed, we kind of know how that goes. So instead of lying there as an observer, letting your subconscious mind decide where you're going next, try this. Become the architect. So choose the direction and create the conditions. What I'm about to share really does continue to work for me, but obviously I can't guarantee results for anybody else. We're all different, that would be irresponsible. But I am going to share my very own Sleep SOS routine with you, just in case you find it useful. So it starts with a simple intention, and that is not a cry for help or a question. It's not how long this time or how am I going to cope in the morning. Those questions are already aligned with an outcome I don't want and one that is out of my control. Instead, I give my mind an instruction or a command, and it's simple, really. I usually use not now, so I'll just say it out loud, not now, or a Reiki hack just for tonight, I will not worry. And I'm not saying that because I'm pretending everything's perfect, but because I have decided that 3 o'clock in the morning is not the time to solve this sort of stuff. Then I create the conditions that support that intention. So for me, that will include, and I'm supposed to have them here, but I don't, a pair of blackout sleep headphones and a grounding solfeggio playlist from Rise or a soundscape. And that's usually tuned to 174, 285 or 396 hertz, which gives my mind something soothing to settle on instead of whatever it was trying to amplify a few moments earlier. And that's really the point. I'm not trying to stop the momentum, because momentum isn't the problem. It's not good or it's not bad. It just is what it is. I am simply choosing its direction. So I stop worrying about sleep and I settle into the conditions, both mentally and physically, that allow it or support it. The problem as I see it is that for years, many of us have allowed the same familiar patterns to determine where that momentum takes us. So fear, for example, creates more fear. Worry is going to create more worry. They're like self-fulfilling prophecies. So it's not because momentum is working against us, but because we've unconditionally steered it in that direction. When you make a conscious choice to assume control or take responsibility for its direction, the very same force that was dragging you deeper into an overwhelming sense of panic or anxiety or self-doubt begins instead guiding you towards calm, relaxation and rest, the stuff that inspires sleep. So the next time you find yourself awake, staring at the ceiling at 3 a.m. waiting for the inevitable, be kind to yourself. Take a breath. Remind yourself out loud if you have to that nothing has changed. Then choose a direction. Firm your intention. Now is not the time, and create the conditions to support it. Hit play on your headphones. Get lost in a soothing soundscape or a meditation, because sometimes the difference between a sleepless night and a restful one isn't the absence of thought. It's simply remembering that you have the power to direct it. It's boiling in here. Thank you so much for watching. I genuinely hope that you have found something useful in this video, and don't know what that was, but more importantly, something you can put into practice. And if you would like a little bit of extra support, whether that is guided sleep meditations or sleep descents, they're cool, calming solfeggio soundscapes like I mentioned, grounding ones, or some helpful breathing exercises, you can scan the QR code, it's going to be around here somewhere on the screen, or follow the links that are down there in the descriptions to try Rise completely free for 7 days on me, my treat. Thank you very much again for watching. Sleep well, take care, and hold on to your happiness. See you soon.